to be fair. So, if you are just tuning in...
My God. Sticky, you did not record. You didn't press record. He didn't press record. Sticky, did you really do that?
Sticky, you had one job, as you tell Milan.
One job, I know.
No! You're going to have to save the line.
I think I'm recording it, hopefully. Hopefully I'm recording it.
No, you're going to have to save the live.
How do I save it?
Before it ends,
yeah.
As soon as it ends on your end, you're gonna have to save it. There should be an option to save it.
I'll give it a try. So if you're just tuning in, yeah, Sticky's in trouble now, as you can tell. We are talking about do parents exhibit hypocrisy and double standards, and also No Nut November. So yeah, Chitty's gonna punch you in the face, I think. Or something.
Chitty face.
We just go do our own thing.
Chitty, can you reiterate that again?
Basically, we were talking about like respecting the elders. Sticky's older than me, and right now I don't respect him. Yeah, so I was having a conversation with my daughter, and we were talking about what were we talking about? I can't really remember. We were talking about basically saying that. Why should children respect their elders if their elders are not respecting them? Like, why are we putting like an age on respect? Like, if children, I don't even know what I said. I don't know what I said.
I can't.
Only the universe knows what I said.
But do you know what, Chids? Do you know what? We all know what you said, right? And it was actually very beautiful, to be honest with you. And in fact, to the point, I thought to myself, I don't even know what there is to say afterwards, because it was actually really touching. And I actually enjoyed the part where you spoke about your daughter and your mum and the way you interact with your mum and what your daughter said about sitting on the warning. I can see that. I thought it was really nice. It's actually, and actually, as you were speaking, I was thinking, actually, you've actually said the whole topic in terms of covered every point that we probably could make. There's actually nowhere to go with it, in the sense that, like, it was really nice. It was, and again...
Yeah, but nobody else knows what I said, Sticky, because you didn't press record, Sticky.
I know.
So basically, I was saying that, sometimes my mum has said that my daughter can be rude or a bit outspoken, but I challenged her and I said to her, is it that she's actually outspoken, or is it just you don't like what she's saying and she's actually right? Children should be able to express what they're saying without being, gaslighted intentionally or unintentionally by adults.
I do think it's like a generational thing, though, because if you think like probably like my mum and your mum's generation, Chid, would have been brought up, do you know the whole thing like children should be seen and not heard?
Yeah,
like thing. So they're like looking at it, if a child has got like an opinion, like that it just comes across as being rude, and it's not the case. Like, I love kids who like know their own minds. I think it's amazing. Like, that should be encouraged. Like, it doesn't mean that they have to be rude, but yeah, I just don't think a lot of the time that that like older generations than ours like understand. Whereas I think we're probably a little more tolerant of children being like more vocal and having opinions on things than they used to. So hopefully, like, going forward, it'll just mean that like when, like, say if New eventually has a child, that won't be the case. It'll be like kind of be good to people, but equally like take no shit. Like, regardless of how old they are, like, don't let anyone disrespect you. So,
but there's a different angle to look at as well, from the perspective of when the older generation tend to say you got no respect and whatever. I mean, younger generation now don't have respect in terms of what kids did back in them days. Do you know what I mean? Only because there were precautions in place where if you did something wrong outside, for instance, your neighbor was going to beat you or whatever was going to beat you, then you get home and then you're going to get beat again. So you didn't do those things, therefore, where now it's like, screw you, I'm going to do it. So in terms of like respect there's actually not that boundary anymore. There's no worry from people. So from that perspective I'm coming from,
Yeah, it's like you're not going to get a beating anymore, really, because the child would be like, you can't hit me. And it's like, nah, years ago, you would have got a smack for that.
You knew damn well that there was something was going to happen at the end. You didn't dare. So I feel like in that sense of elder generation going, you have no respect, there's not respect like there was back them days.
Yeah.
Whereas these days, I feel like, I do feel like the older generation are very set foot in saying, because they're older and maybe they've gone through different things like the war or whatever else, you know, they definitely feel like they're a different league to everyone else, and they do look down upon youths, which gives youths the instant disrespect to them as well. So there's two angles there.
Yeah, but you have to almost think like back then, was it respect or was it just fear?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I
like,
think
fear made you behave.
Yeah,
seriously.
It did make you behave. Like, as an educator, I've had like I teach an after school club, and I remember I had one child. Something I told him, and he recited one of the rights from the UN Convention, the rights of a child. He told me like point 12 or something, and what I was doing, which was basically, you know, against his rights of being a child. And I was like, you really gonna do that? Oh, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm one of those cool teachers, innit? I'll let you do whatever you want to do as long as you're getting it done. As long as you're getting shit done, I don't really care what you do, but we're gonna get it done. And I just thought, sometimes, don't get me wrong, working with children, they do abuse it. They just abuse it. But then you've got sometimes we, as educators and nurturers, we are wrong. I've said to my daughter, just because your teacher has read 1-2 textbook, gone university, got a little degree, this, that, and the other, doesn't mean that they're right. And I've always taught her, if you feel that something is wrong, challenge it. Don't be rude. You haven't got to be rude about it, but just say, you know, I don't think you're right. I think that's incorrect. But then there is a lot of ego with adults. Adults don't like it when a child is telling them something and the child is actually right. I've had adults admit this to me. Do you know what I mean? And the child's actually right, and they got to eat humble pie and say, but sometimes they won't even do that. They'll say, yeah, well, anyway, you're just rude anyway because I'm older than you and you've got no right to speaking to me like that. What? Because they're right. So I think there is a lot of ego there with adults and parents. They don't like to be told something by a child. They don't like.
When I was studying for hair, the tutor, who was an actual fuckwit, she went through points of a haircut. So she was going, if I do this to this, what angle is that? I was like, that's 180 degrees. No, it's not. I'm like, that's 180 degrees. Literally, it's half a circle. She sent me out of the class for contesting her.
Wow.
They say you got to respect your elders. Let me read some of these messages. I haven't read any yet so far. Brina's at his baby says, my daughter said the same thing about respect. The age alone doesn't automatically qualify people with respect. Going back to what Chidi said at the beginning, which the part we missed at the beginning as well, which I didn't record. Brina also says, adults hate hearing the truth from children. That's a good point. Chantel Barnes says, haha, I love you, Chidi. Probably says, I love you, Sticky Fingerz as well. Nice. Punch up car for us, please. Brina also says, certain teachers are definitely abusing their power, no manners, and pure gaslighting the kids. PD85 says, sometimes people get to a certain age and think that they automatically earn respect when it's not the case. We have to teach the younger ones and lead by example. Brina says, Sticky. I think they're talking about when I realised that I hadn't pressed record. Anyway, we won't go there. All right? PD says, especially when it comes to the younger ones. Original Mrs. Rosca, that's Isan Kim, says, yo, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. At Sticky, I think, again, there's a lot of people are saying that I'm a fool and whatever. Anyway, we won't go there. Someone says, naughty set for Sticky. By the way, these young ladies, before I forget, right, don't forget, next week, there'll be a show with Chidi, Brina, special ladies only show. Brina, Chidi, Peely, and Mrs. NG Bance next week. Someone's got on here, P45, that's probably for Milan as well. Chantal Barnes says, hey, you Chidi. Brina says it was special just for us. Okay, fair enough. The No Truth Bar podcast in the building as well. Someone said, some of the best moments aren't captured on video, Chids. That's a good point. PD agrees with Kay. There we go. Another great point. Fair, not respect. Brina says Ross Chids. I think, anyway. Yep, ego from adults is another issue. Back to what Chidi said as well. And Chantel says, haha, I love you too, Sticky. Chantel Barnes says, haha, I love you too, Sticky. Yeah, me that. I haven't come to Milan yet. Milan, what's your views? I know, again, we probably covered most of it already in terms of do parents exhibit hypocrisy and double standards when it comes to kids? What do you think?
I think you do. And it's not intentional. I feel like, because you want your child to do better than you and to do better than you have done. But, I don't know what the phrase is, but you can't change your bad habits. Do you know what I mean? Like, so whether you are on your phone all the time, you don't want your kid to be on their phone all the time, because when we were kids, we was out climbing trees and digging up dirt and picking up worms and shit. And do you know what I mean? So nowadays, kids are literally sat in front of a screen constantly, and you're asking them, like, have you done your homework? And yeah. You go look in their bag, they've got homework from 3 weeks ago that's not even been touched, and you're like, hold on. And then it's like, oh no, but I was doing this, or but I'm already on a game and I'm online, and do you know what I mean? So I feel like parents are hypocrites, but can it be in a good way? Do you know what I mean? Like, because you just want your kids to do better.
Intentions.
With good intentions, because you want your kids to do better. Yeah. But then I don't know whether then kids take advantage of that. Like, do you know how many times I've been on a bus or whatever, or in Tesco's or whatever, and other supermarkets are available. You hear some kid tell its mum or dad to fuck off, and I'm like, so what? And I look at my son, and he looks at me like, swear down. And I'm like, you don't ever. He goes, no, I know. I'm like, all right, good, cool. Do you know what I mean? And I don't hit my son. Do you know what I mean? Like, my thing is just the naughty step, or there's the look. I just give him the look and he knows. Do you know what I mean? So like, even in school the other day, some kid, he come home and he's like, mum, don't tell me off. I was like, okay, what did you do? He was like, no, it's not me. He goes, but this kid, he said the F word and the S word. And I was like, said the what? I was like, what's the F word? Because in my head, I'm like, you're in year 2, you're in school, like, what's the F word? And he was like, no, but you're going to tell me off. I was like, for what? And then he was like, he said fucking shit. And I was like, whoa, hold on there. That's not what you said. Do you know, because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, okay, right. Tomorrow when I go into school, let me talk to the teacher and the teacher already knew, and they were sorting it out. But do you know what I mean? Like, he literally come home and was like, I'm gonna get into trouble if I tell you this. This other kid in the class, well, it's water for ducks back in his household. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, but yeah, I feel like parents are hypocrites, but for a good reason, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with you saying. I think everyone really, to be fair, made very valid points there. I think we kind of all probably said similar stuff as well. And again, back to, I think, the first point, age respect isn't an age thing, is it? It really is just an individual thing. I've got to apologise. I think people were saying that the IG might be freezing a little bit. I don't know why. Something to do with me this time, okay? Yes, I didn't press record. Yes, and we got to do the intro again. That was me. The IG live not, doing what it's doing. That's definitely not me, okay?
That's
to put
not
it out
you.
there. That's not me. Yeah, I've already made one mistake today. I won't make 2. I try not to make 2.
Be sure to check out the YouTube channel to catch it all up.
You're forgiven, Sticky. You're forgiven.
There we go. Hopefully so. Hopefully, I think looks like it's come back on Blame Instagram. Okay, it's not me. Blame. What's his man's name again? What's his name?
Meta.
Blame him. That's even him. What's his name? Mark Zuckerberg.
The lizard.
There you go. It's all his fault. So, if you are just tuning in, right? Again, we were talking about do parents exhibit hypocrisy and double standards. We're also going to talk about No Nut November. Is not having sex beneficial? And we'll talk about a bit about Remembrance Day on top of that as well, there was a real reason why. But I think we now have to do the Ask Millie, which if you don't know, is where Chidi will give Milan a real life scenario, right? And we want to know what Millie would do in this scenario. And I say real life, just give you a bit of context, right? We've had ones before where, in fact, I can't even tell you about the ones before. You've got to go back on YouTube and watch it, okay? I don't want to spoil them. Ain't about it, Chids, right? So, Chids, you ready?
I think I am. I think I got over the shock at the beginning of everything.
I know. I do. Again, I could only apologize. In fact, this is 2 episodes in a row where I had to apologize. We did a pre-record with my boy Hoyt for No Choose Bar podcast, right? And I was so tired, guys. I was out, I was tired, and I had to keep apologizing. You know, when you guys, if you see it on YouTube, then yeah, you know what I mean. In fact, before we go into the Ask Me, I need to read Hoyt's message. Sorry, forgive me. This is all going wrong. Hoyt did say, right, I've learned a lot from younger people, not necessarily raw information, but the youth can give you a different outlook if you're open, which I thought was actually really good, which they can. And in fact, speaking of things like that, right, before we go into the topic, into the Ask Milan, tell you something about me in terms of youth, actually. I wasn't even the youth, I was the youth. And I'm a grown man, right? But I remember I was going somewhere, going to the shop. I came out my car, parked the car. I saw this guy like by his house, just didn't pay no mind. Went to the shop, came back, right? And he pulled me up. He goes, you know, you should say hello to me. Like, you see me, you should say hello. And I thought, you know what? I didn't actually mind it. I actually said, oh, you know, I'm sorry, how are you doing, right? Because he didn't say it in a way where, it wasn't disrespectful. He didn't say it to me in a disrespectful way, but it was almost like, you've seen me here standing here, it's easy for you to say hello. And I was like, do you know what? I was like, how are you doing? I was like, I apologize, how are you doing? And he goes, I'm fine, how are you? And that was in my car. But you are right, respect is different ways of looking at things. And again, someone else might have taken it in a negative way, but I just thought, do you know what? He's kind of right. I've seen him there. I could have greeted him easily. I could have just given him the head nod. You know, I could have given him
Just saying hello to somebody can make someone's day.
Exactly.
That can change your way.
It reminds me, I was up in London last summer. My mate lives in Walthamstow. And I spent like he's 17, man. Yeah, so I ended up spending like half an hour stood outside like a Tesco Metro speaking to this homeless guy, and he was basically saying that like nobody acknowledges him, like nobody speaks to him. Whereas I think in like Cardiff, we're like a lot, like we will kind of like, you'll kind of give someone a nod or say hi to them, or if you're passing in the street or whatever. Like I speak to homeless people in Cardiff, because they are humans too. But I just felt really like bad for this guy that he basically just sits there like he's not actually a person, and like they deserve respect too. Like not everyone who is homeless is like a bad person. Like we all could be homeless like pretty easily, like if we were to lose jobs and stuff. So
it's very true.
Like it's weird, like the whole like respect thing. Like
don't forget there are other supermarkets available. Okay, I know. Kay, you mentioned one. That's twice exactly. This message says. This is from Ethan and Kim says, I can't do No Nut November. We're going to get to that topic in a moment.
I think you should try it.
The next one says, I probably don't have a choice. Fair enough. Brina says, head nod. So true. These random hellos of strangers are nice. It's true. Yeah, just polite and positive energy. Right. So, Chids, Ask Millie, you ready?
I am ready. So, Millie Mills. My daughter gave me this one. It's a bit peak. So there's this guy, and he's started seeing this girl. The guy's about probably around 17. Girl same age. They've started like dating, little innocent things. You know what I mean? Everything's going nice. He proper likes her. She likes him. All that little love story. And so the girl says to the guy, "Oh, you know, my mum. We've gone out a few times. My mum actually wants to meet you." And she said, "Oh, you know, she's seeing this guy. She's got a boyfriend and whatever. So she was thinking maybe you could come over for tea if your parents will allow you or whatever, and we can all just like kind of chill and get to know each other or whatever." So he said, "Oh yeah, that's fine." So the guy lives with his dad. So he asks his dad and says, "Oh, you know, can I go and meet this girl's mum, whatever and stuff?" And he said, "Yeah, like you can do that, but whatever. I'm going up tonight myself and whatever anyway." So he goes over to the girl's house, whatever, goes in, and the woman says, "Oh, you know, come in, nice to meet you. Come and meet my boyfriend." Her boyfriend is the boy's dad. So basically, their parents are dating each other. What's your opinion? What would you do? He's fuming about it. The girl's like, "Oh, I think it's cute." And he's like, "No, because that makes us, you know, it's weird and whatever." The girl's like, "Oh, but it's lovely." He's fuming. What do you do?
It's such a hard one because, like, you're not related. So it doesn't matter because you're not related. But if your parents, are they dating or their boyfriend and girlfriend?
They seem like they're in a pretty much established relationship, but they only just introducing the kids because they're older, isn't they? Just carried on.
See, and that's what I mean. It's like, you know, what if the mum and the dad, that's it. They've introduced the kids now in a couple of months. They're like, cool, let's move in together.
At least they won't have to get 2 bedrooms for the kids, I guess.
No, do you know? It's a hard one. It's so hard because there's literally a part of me that wants to say it doesn't matter. Like, if you like him, then you like him or you like her. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just weird. The politics of it.
Yeah, it's
politics.
Yeah, like you say if they all ended up actually staying together, like your mum would also be your mother-in-law. Like that's a bit like weird.
So can we just go back to Kim's point about they only need to get 1 bedroom? There's no need for separate room. Can we just like? I mean, we kind of skimmed over that part. I mean, like.
I have to skim over it because again, the politics of it makes me feel sick. But they're not related. But they'd be step brother and sister, and just saying that no.
I'm sure that actually happened in Sex Education. If anybody watches it, the mum of Otis was dating the like Nordic dude who is the dad of, I can't remember her name, but the girl that he's dating. So, but like, I get like, it's going to be weird. I don't understand, right, how it would have gone on that long, because surely, like, if your son was like dating a girl, you'd be like, oh, show me then. And equally, if you were dating someone, like, you would have seen pictures of their kids. Like, even if you hadn't met them, surely you would have been like, oh, like, this is my son or my daughter or whatever.
Yeah, but remember, but they still might have seen it. You might have seen. But I read some messages quickly. This one says they could just tell me in advance. Okay, fair enough. They're not related at all, but it would be. They're not related at all, but it would get weird if the parents' relationships progresses. PD says, imagine you both come in and hear your parents doing the deed. Oh my days. It's too much. DJ Empress says, double wedding, it's cheaper. And Rena says, I love that show, it's hilarious. I talk about the show that Case all about. But you know what though, right? I think on a serious note, are we getting too caught up on the kids' ages? Because it would be no different if they were 30, both of them are 30 and their parents were 60.
Yeah, it's
not the fact that you would be step brother and sister. And
but check this though. Suppose you were 30, you're both 30, and then your parents are single, and then they started dating. You wouldn't really see it as step brother and sister, would you? I think age does play a part subconsciously, because again, at that age, you wouldn't say, our parents are dating or another, so now you're my stepsister and stepbrother. You wouldn't, would you?
it's still going to be weird though, isn't it? Like,
yeah, if my mum started dating someone now and they had a son, and
you started.
No, other way around, Milan. I'm saying, suppose you're dating someone, and then twos that your parents start dating each other long after your relationship.
How would you feel about that?
Again,
I'd have to be like, oh.
You want to start saying,
because in my mind, if our parents are like, you're now my stepbrother. Do you know what I mean?
You wouldn't think that. You wouldn't think you're my stepbrother. You wouldn't be big old 30. I'm not saying I'm 30, by the way. I am 30.
Yeah, but you would become.
I'm 29, hon. I'm still in my 20s.
Yeah. You'd still be family, wouldn't you? There's some kind of like, even though it's not blood family, like you're still
a family.
Yeah.
Family group pictures with that. This is my stepbrother boyfriend.
But you wouldn't though. You wouldn't say that though. And again, look, some people.
What do you mean you wouldn't?
Look, so Brina says, Brina's like, that's true, Sticky. And Peely says, yeah, age plays a big part. I'm telling you, age plays a big part. Because again, if you're both 30, and you've been dating for a year, 2 years, say, and then your parents meet one another and they start dating, you wouldn't turn around and say, oh, my partner for 2 years is now my stepbrother. You wouldn't. You just say, oh, our parents are now dating. It's a bit weird, but it is what it is, isn't it? You wouldn't start thinking stepbrother, stepsister, or step-parent. You just be like, that's your mum, that's my mother-in-law, father, whatever.
No, see, I would.
Yeah, I would to almost like take the piss out of myself. Like, oh yeah, this is this guy I've been dating for 2 years, and he's actually now my stepbrother because my mum's decided to shag his dad. Like it's never gonna, like, that's definitely not age related. It's just weird. It's weird. Like,
but if they're 17, it seems even weirder because there's like an actual thought that you may live together as parents and under the parents' roof, and then you might actually say that's my stepbrother or stepsister. Do you know what I mean? Because of your age.
Well, it would just be more awkward if anyone breaks up, isn't it? So.
And these ladies in the comments are saying stepbrother boyfriend. You know, my goodness gracious.
Wow. Wow.
Speaking of these ladies, don't forget, as I said, next week there'll be a ladies only episode with Chidi, Brina, Peely, and Miss NG Bants as well, right? Is that right, Chids?
And Milan.
These two ladies.
You know, like he done it twice, and I was thinking, am I off next week then? I was
thinking.
You know what? I didn't realise.
Yeah, does that mean Sticky's going to be off too?
I'm off. Yeah, I'm off. I'm having a break.
He's on a disciplinary. He's off anyway until further action. Honestly,
actually, we need to talk after this anyway.
Yeah. Don't log off after. We've got a disciplinary hearing.
There you go.
Definitely need to have a disciplinary for that.
So, on to the final topic, right? No Nut November. So again,
I can't eat guests anyway. I'm allergic.
Fair enough. No Nut November. Now, we were having a debate before we went live, right, to say, are we talking about No Nut November just applies to men, or is it both genders? I mean, is not having sex beneficial? We didn't actually decide who's going to go first in this one. So I'm going to go to Miss K. K, I'm coming to you first. No Nut November. What's your thoughts on it? Is not having sex for a month in November beneficial? Should it be both ways for men and women?
Like, it's probably going to be beneficial to some people because there are individuals who have porn addictions. There was a show called Dark Net that you can actually watch about the darker side of that kind of situation, and basically men getting to a point that they can't. No, I'm not even joking. Men getting to a point that they can't be stimulated by normal women because we're not acting like porn stars.
Sorry, guys.
Don't necessarily.
It says I'm acting with Kaylee. That's mad.
But my point being, I think abstinence is probably good for everyone. I think being able to have elements of self-control is amazing, and I totally support No Nut November for both men and women, because if we can limit the amount of Leos that are created, I am more than supportive of stopping more Leo human beings being born in August. And that is my view on No Nut November.
Love it. You could always trust Kay to go left, boy, super left. Brina says, Milan said that step-brother boyfriend. Brina and Peely are all laughing at Chids. Peely says, it's beneficial for anyone that wants to do it. The No True Sparred podcast, shout out to Hoyt. Hoyt says, No Nut November isn't just a movement, it's a lifestyle. Peely says, to each of their own. Peely says, some people are having a no-nut year anyway. Oh, my Lord. Brina says, I've had male friends stress out because they watch so much porn, they lose their stamina. Oh, my goodness. Milan, Milan, what's your views on this No Nut November? Should it be for both men and women? Is it a good idea? In fact, before you even told me that, I was telling someone today, I saw a post, right? I saw a post that said the men can't have sex, like to masturbate, can't watch porn, and are only permitted one wet dream. That's
so
what
you
I
don't
saw.
go to sleep then?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, is No Nut November? Is it for something? Like, is it for something, or somebody just come up with the say? You know, like, oh, what is it? Like a steak and like a BJ day. Like, where the fuck did that come from? But people post it up. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it for something, or someone just said No Nut November, and then now No Nut November's here?
It was a trend, wasn't it? It started in 2000.
What's it for?
I think it was just a
what?
trend. I think it was just a trend that started in 2010. I think because obviously they have November in it, and someone said, "Oh, let's do No Nut November as well." And
yeah, I mean, no, I am not participating. I mean, I didn't even know it was a thing, so I'm not participating in it this year. I mean, if you want to, then yeah, but why November? Like,
it's an alliteration, isn't it? No Nut November.
Oh yeah.
Like NNN.
I mean, no, by all means, if you want to participate in it, then, you know, and I think that most of the people participating are the people who haven't had it throughout January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October. So it's no different to them. Do you know what I mean? The only thing is they can't masturbate or they can't watch porn. Do you know what I mean? But does anyone in the live just put a little, I don't know, like a little thumbs up, the aubergine emoji, actually, why not? Let's get in there. If you actually take part in this, can you just drop an aubergine emoji? Just to, you know, okay, I'm not trying to take you out.
How about a thumbs up? How about a thumbs up would make more sense?
How about an aubergine? Aubergine and a splash. That's what I want.
Aubergines or nothing.
I want an aubergine and a splash, just to see who, like, I'll tell you, I'm not participating. I didn't even know it was a thing. Do you know what I mean? If I was participating, I'd let you guys know.
You don't have nuts, so you're fine.
I know, but, you know, girls still come.
I know, but it's like it's not like when it started, because I remember it came kind of from Reddit back in like the early 2010s. It was basically meant to be like a dude thing, not a lady situation.
Yeah, but then if guys aren't having sex, then girls aren't having sex either, because that's who else am I? Like, I'm not a lesbian, so if a guy isn't having sex, then what do I do?
I imagine most of the people who were on Reddit at that time didn't actually have anyone to have sex with.
But
so...
remember, it's also so there's no watching of any adult material and doing no DIY stuff as well. Don't forget that. Hold on, let me quickly read some of his messages before they time out.
No self-servicing, no nothing. Like, you've got to keep it in.
No, nothing. No True Sparred podcast. A shout out to Hoyt says, fasting from anything, food, smoke, and pleasure can be beneficial. Good point. Peely says, exactly, Millie. Brina says, I practiced abstinence when I was Muslim. I connected with my boyfriend at the time who respected my boundaries, and we had a great relationship about sex. We worked together too. Oh, wow. And Peely says, tumbleweed. Excellent.
I'd like to drop in here. I don't know if you knew, guys, but there is a follow-up to No Nut November, and it is called Destroy Dick December.
Yeah.
So basically, for this one, apparently you are supposed to Reach a state of pleasure for each, like, as many times as the number of the date.
Every days, yeah.
So that's like by New Year's Eve, like that's a hell of a lot of destroying situations going on. But yeah, I think that one sounds more fun.
This one says, however, after my marriage didn't work out, I was without sex, because I can never say the word correctly. There we go. Wherever it is, right? For 3 years, and nearly went crazy, went mad, actually. PD says, why is this aimed at one gender, though? Well, we did actually say, is it aimed at one gender, or is it aimed at both? DJ Empress says, no DIY. As anyone who is listening actually just been abstinent for a while out of choice? Like, has anyone gone through a Someone said 3 years. There was that said
no,
3
but
years.
like, as anyone else? Like, I have like 22 months.
I have.
And like, I feel now I've got like self-control to a point that, do you know, if I was with someone, I could literally just turn off like that and be like, you could do whatever, it's not going to bother me. Like, I have the opposite. I have an off switch now. I have an off switch from like.
You know what? Hold on. Wait. Chili, hold on. You know what Kay just said, right? I have an off switch. I mean, that just leave me alone. That's all until it goes to the wrong hole, right? You know what I mean? Oh shit!
Yeah. Then you're getting one of these, and I got quite large hands, but yeah, no.
Sorry,
like,
kids.
I just think like. Anything that encourages self-control is only ever going to be a good thing. So, like Hoyt said,
I'm participating in November. I'm participating in it because me and the other person, I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, I'm actually going to try it. Fuck it, why not? Innit? And I think the reason as to why I'm doing it, because like I stopped smoking. I stopped vaping, I stopped doing everything. If you notice, I ain't vaped or smoked or nothing. Think about it, I ain't done it for 5 minutes. And I just literally, with me, I don't say, oh, I'm going to give things up slowly. I just do it. It's all or nothing, innit? So I did that, and I haven't like smoked a rollie, I haven't vaped or nothing for probably about 2.5 months now, and I feel like so much better for it. So I thought, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm just going to try this in it and see what's good in that. And I found that, like, when you're not thinking about certain things, you're not doing certain things, it's helped me focus on other things. So I've been more creative in other areas. And what's today? The 10th of November. And I've got bare done in 10 days, you know? Like, I realised, I actually didn't realise.
It's only been 10 days.
Could you imagine how much...
The other day I wanted to cry a little bit. I was like, but because I think if you tell yourself you're not going to do something or something's not going to happen, you get me? And I was thinking, do I just fucking just jump in my car, go London? Nah. And I thought, you know what, fuck it. Let me stay my ass in Cardiff. Let me just do what I'm doing, innit? And let me focus on it. And it's cool. It's fine. And because the other person is doing it as well, it's kind of good. So yeah, I'll see you in December. December's peak, innit? You won't see me December. I won't be on no lives. No, I'm only joking. But I think it's actually good it's good like mentally. We'll like do it again. I'll speak to you at the end of November and let you know, innit? But this is obviously the first, maybe the last time I'll ever do it. But I think sometimes it's good to fast from, like Brina said, it's good to fast from certain things at certain points. But yeah, I don't think it should be a gender specific thing. I think anyone can do it, can't they, really? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me read some of his messages. Hold on. This one says, oh wow, Kay. I'm not sure what Kay said. I don't know what part of Kay. I don't even know.
Everything.
Yeah, that's a good point. This one says yes, but not out of choice. Talking about when Kay asks, is anyone doing it? This one says since 2011. This one says it definitely made me much more disciplined. This one says I've been celibate for around 2 years. PD says, well done, Chids. I think so, not smoking. Well done. Check you out. Boop, 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 boop. Brina says, yep, all or nothing. I think going back to what Kay was saying, is that one way or the other. Cool. Someone that says, cobwebs in that Ras. Brina says, congratulations, Chids. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you know some of the people that said that whatever I'm going to be celibate for, I've not mentioned their names now, they won't, but This one says, congratulations, Chiz. This one says, you're about to do a lot more, Chids. Fair enough. There we go. You have to distract yourself. DJ Press says, yes, Chids. Sabrina says, it definitely makes you tap into your creativity and other interests. PD says, bacon, juice, and arts and crafts. Good Lord. He's talking about bacon, juice, and arts and crafts. Wait, hang on. I haven't taken the piss out of anyone today yet. She's talking about bacon, juice, and arts and crafts, right? Can she bake and juice, though?
To do that. I don't think you've got room to do that today.
I have now. I've got to do it to someone, one person. Can she bake or juice or do arts and crafts, though? Can she really? Can she really? Isn't she the one that said...
Can you do those things, Sticky?
Definitely not. That's why I don't say I can. But wasn't she the one who said that Jill Scott is better than Beyonce? We won't even go there. No Truth Bar podcast where it says, I don't know if I'm going to fast on that ganja. It stops me from being an arsehole. Let me read that again, right? Hoyt said, I don't know if I'm going to fast on the ganja. It stops me from being an arsehole. And Hoyt also says, congratulations, Chids.
Sorry, hi. If this is you not being an asshole, then well, I mean, I'm taking it. It's all love.
If you haven't already, make sure you got the episode of myself, Milan, Chidi, and Hoyt from the No Truth Barred podcast, which is on our YouTube channel. It's a good episode. Again, you notice that particular week I was tired as anything. My eyes were shutting.
Fall asleep in his natural habitat.
Oh man, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I was like, I felt so guilty that I had to message Hoyt afterwards. I'm so sorry for falling asleep. There's quite a lot of messages in here as well. This one says, shout out to NG Bance for joining in. I don't know why NG Bance is always so bloody late. Shame on you.
I know, in the last 10 minutes. Like.
I know. Chantel Barnes says, I've practiced abstinence. Yes, my boyfriend is a Fifo worker. I'm not sure what it is. So I only see him only once a month. So it's something I practice regularly. What is a Fifo worker? I'm not sure what it is. P85 says, yes, I can, Sticky. I don't know what she's talking about. She probably can't. NG Bance says, evening peeps. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Fifo is fly in, fly out. So they work away and come back. Like,
could she just say that? Couldn't she just tell us that? Instead of telling us Fifo.
Fifo's quicker. Like, it literally took me like 30 seconds to Google it.
Well, you had to Google it. Exactly.
That's how I'm full of useless information and weird stuff. So.
We know this, Kay. We know this. Tell us about what you found on Reddit and so forth. Exactly. The dark pages of the web. Yes.
The dark internet where I lurk.
Oh, man. Shout out to Isan and Kim. She's in the cut. Speaking of Kim, right?
Sticky.
Oh, no, wait. Speaking of Kim.
Participating in
everything. Everything. Speaking of Kim, right?
Free choice or because nobody wants you?
Probably both, because remember there's still 1080 HP, right? You know what I mean? There's HD stuff. So anyway,
no, because you're not supposed to do it to yourself, Sticky. So are you participating or are you not?
Well, there we go. NG Bance says, and sorry, I have basketball on a Wednesday. I mean, NG, that's not really an excuse, you know. It's on your phone. Honestly, you should have us on whilst you're playing basketball.
Yeah.
Rita says, at Fifo. And Kim says, FR for real. And everyone said, even NG Bance. Speaking of Kim, right? And I'm not going to have a go at Kim here, by the way. But I'm sure you guys all know of the song. There's a soca song. Actually, Kay might not know this one. Kay, ask your mum, she'll know this one, right? It's a soca song, and it's like, who the hell is Kim? What foolishness are you talking?
Yeah, Kim was talking foolishness. Definitely.
She was a couple of weeks ago, right? But check this though, right? I shared someone the other day. She said the thing though. I shared someone the other day, right? And only because I saw Kim saying come up, it reminded me that I was saying to someone, I can't remember who it was or when it was, and they're like, I don't know that song. It's like, how can you not know that song? How could anyone? That's what I'm saying. I was like, how could you not know? How can you? Songs like
Bohemian Rhapsody or something. Like, how have you never heard that song?
Exactly. How could you have never heard? And I was like, surely you must go to like, you know, Caribbean like events like weddings and stuff like that and all those sort of things, funerals, 60th birthdays parties and all those sort of things, and it wasn't play that song in it. It's like not knowing Cent, 5 Cent, 10 cent. Dollar.
Everyone knows them tunes. Come
Or
on.
not knowing how to do candy. That is just.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, even
I can't do it.
I'm gonna teach
Sticky
you.
what?
Yeah, I can't. Do you know what? I was telling someone, I was part of a wedding team, right, wedding procession, and we were supposed to do the candy dances, like all the groomsmen and all that. We were going to rehearsals to get it done, and I couldn't grasp it. I was like, fuck this, I can't do it. Ethan and Kim says, I'm not in the car, I'm with freckle face mama. Chantal Barnes says, haha, thanks, Kay. I think she wants to say thanks, Sticky, as well. But anyway, talking about the Fifo, there we go. And Brina says, I know that one. It's a classic. Yeah, Brina, I think everyone knows that one. Except for some stupid people, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, we talked about the poppies. Oh, we talked about the poppies. So we talked about No Nut November. No Nut November.
Yeah.
We've got about 5 minutes left, right? No Nut November was one of the things. But you know that tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Is it Remembrance Day? Remembrance.
So tomorrow's Remembrance Day, yeah. And what they were saying, so in work today, we were looking at this thing, and they're saying that they're creating a poppy, a rainbow poppy for I don't know, what is it for? Is it for gay veterans? I don't know.
It's for clout, man. It's for clout. Any bandwagon they can jump on. Like, they'll have Black Lives Matter poppies next year. Maybe not next year, actually. Maybe in about 20 years. Like, when they've actually decided they support the cause. You know, but yeah, it's all
no, there's not that many veterans left. And I'm pretty sure that the ones that are left, there's probably about under 20 left. The ones that are left probably all have wives, or their wives have passed. So what they've been undercover for that many years. When poppies come from the ground and they grow up, they are red. Do you know what I mean? It's always been red. Now, with the only veterans that are left, why are you now changing the poppy to a rainbow? For what?
They do include like veterans of like any war since are included in like the celebration of that day.
Doesn't matter what their sexual orientation was.
No, it really is just another thing. Do you know, like when M&S brought out like sandwiches that had like rainbows on and shit, and you're just like, but like that you're just doing it for the sake of being inclusive. It's not because you actually really give a shit.
Yeah,
like,
I bought a kind of never got to be hairspray, and it had obviously like a yellow bottle, but it had rainbows all over it. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like.
But why?
I'm still gonna use the same bloody hair. Like, it just baffles me. It baffles me.
Moving somebody's message quickly. Hold on. Brina says, I can't do the candy. Going back to what we were saying before. But then Brina has no credibility because Brina doesn't know about UK Garage. I don't even know what the flip Brina listens to anyway, to be fair. Kim says, yeah.
You know,
He's only Kim says, I love my tunes. DJ Empress says, candy is confusing. PD says, Sticky so feisty, I'm not sure why. Brina says, no comment. Brina says, at Rainbow Poppy. Eastern Kim says, I'm having my hair done again for Remembrance Day. So that's probably going to be sprayed red. PD says, Chids, I'm screaming. Chids, DJ Empress says, Chids, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, man.
So again,
I don't know if anyone can see this, but this is a meme I found the other day that just describes why companies, well, just the fact that companies like to involve themselves in situations that they think they're going to make money out of. Like, I don't know whether they think now that every homosexual person is going to go buy a poppy because it's got a rainbow on it. Like, I'm pretty sure.
I want a black poppy then, if that's the
That's the thing, isn't it? But they're not going to support you for at least another probably like, I don't know, 20 to 30 years, maybe.
It just pisses me off sometimes. Like when, like I said, a colleague was like, going on and on and on about Remembrance Day, and I was like, it was Black History Month all October, and not once did I hear you, try and even celebrate that. So I don't really give a fuck about Remembrance Day. So no, I won't be buying a poppy. Fuck off. Yeah, and that was that was great. It's true though. If you're not going to celebrate certain things, just don't fuck off, innit? Really.
I agree. Before Angie cuts out, because I'm not sure if it still cuts out after an hour, so before it does cut, don't forget next week it'll be a female-only show. Now, I've got to get it right now, okay? So it'll be Chitty, Miss Milan, Miss K as well, right? Also be joined by Brina's 80s Baby, who doesn't know anything about music, who's fucking useless. Peely85 and Mrs. NG Banks will all be joining us all next week for a ladies only show, okay? Your boy will have a week off. I need it. That's why I make mistakes today.
It's gonna happen though.
Say that again. What? I'll be in the comments though. No, I'll be up in all up in the videos, up in the comments, all of that.
All up in the video. No, Sticky, you need to host, please.
Hell no, definitely not.
Well,
no.
Actually, after the date performance, fuck off, really.
Exactly that. So, guys, thank you again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back next week, Saturday. Oh my God.
Wow.
Next week, Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
That's my radio show. My radio show's to the Saturday, isn't it? Next week, Wednesday from 9 o'clock. Until next week. Bye.
Bye, Sticky. Bye, Sticky.
Now, how do I save this recording? The thing is, we're still live as well. The funny thing is, we're probably still live right now, but I don't know how to
still showing up as being live on mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
How do I save this?
I don't. It's when the live ends, it should give you an option.
No, it doesn't, because we don't stream via Instagram.
There is a slight delay on it, just so you know.
I know, but we don't stream via Instagram. We stream via a third party.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is it's still on Instagram currently.
I can see it. Yeah, I know. Everyone's probably thinking, why are these guys still there? What it does show is that Instagram doesn't cut after an hour now anyway. But that's a whole another story.
Can you add the live to your story?
No, because we're not doing it. No, because we're not via Instagram. We're going via a third party.
Yeah, sometimes it lets you add the video to your profile as like a.
David, don't log out a minute. Hang on.
Judy's coming to the rescue.
And these people are probably sitting live thinking, what are these guys doing? Why are these guys still here? He's in the Kim's like, because you're still alive.
Wait,
don't forget as well.
Google how to save it instantly.
Wait, don't forget as well, right? Because again, so you guys are still here, you can still hear us, right? Don't forget the 1st of December, we've got another quiz, okay, which DJ Empress is going to be the quiz master.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, 1st of December. We're going to have another quiz, 2 devices, and DJ Empress is going to be the quiz master. That means your boy Sticky Fingerz can take part.
It just says, after your live broadcast ends, tap save in the upper right corner.
Yeah, but we're not streaming via IG. I keep telling you guys, we're not streaming via Instagram.
Well, then it's not going to work.
It's not streaming via IG, so it's not going to save.
We still got to do the intro as well. We ain't done the intro. Oh my goodness.
Fuck off, Sticks.
No, Sticks, you need to copy and paste from somewhere else.
Fuck off. Sticky. Sticky. Listen, did you think Amima came in? And I looked at her. She went, wrong. I went, you think you're the best from lunch? She went, wrong. Okay, then. She was just like, hey, disgusting. She doesn't like you anyway, Sticks. You know what I mean? She doesn't like you.
I don't like you guys. I don't like you. I don't like Milan. I don't like Kay. I don't like Brina. I don't like DJ Empress. I don't like PD85. I don't like you, Son and Kim. Yeah. I don't like Chantel. I don't like who else? I don't like Carl. Yeah. I don't like any of you guys. Yeah. Brina doesn't know anything about music. Brina knows dilly squat about music. How can you be called Brina's 80s baby? I know she can hear me as well. How can you be called Brina's 80s baby and not know Little Man, Luca Gabbage?
Somehow you're on Instagram now. Yeah, do you know what? Sticky, shut up.
Yeah. How can she not know about that? Peely is the next one, right? Peely's talking about Jill Scott's better than Beyonce. Jill Scott is better than Beyonce. I mean, like, which person in their right mind? Even Jill Scott doesn't even think that. So can you, I mean, like, what is going on? Ethan and Kim always gets the Afrobeats questions wrong. All the shit that's Afrobeats. I don't even know what to say. I mean, like...
Are we still live? Like,
we are still live.
Yeah. The most for this, yeah. Because
but when you end the live, what happens?
It just comes off because we stream via third party.
No,
surely.
I hope this is being recorded because this is all going up. This is the week that Sticky done fucked up. Like, he fucked up the biggest fuck up of all fuck ups, yeah? Did you see my face? Did you see my little face? I saw my face and I couldn't even see my face at the time.
I saw your face. I saw your face, but we started laughing.
It's when the lady said
that
recording is now in progress. I was like,
What?
Yeah. Check this. Hold on. Brina says she doesn't know fuck all about music, but she can cake though. That's her thing.
Exactly.
She can cake.
Sticky.
I give her that. The
can
cake was alright. It was okay. A little bit salty, a bit sweet. You know, it was alright.
Oh, Sticky lie.
Could have been in the oven for 20 more minutes longer. You get me? Brina saying you're still live. Brina, we know. Don't you worry. We know we're still alive.
Why am I still live? I like this, bro. This is really funny. They can see how Sticky gets passed after every episode.
Literally, the disciplinary is coming up now. I'm just sorting out my paperwork because this is
saying,
how I write it.
Nels, write that letter. I will countersign it and we'll send it to him because he's out of order. Even Carl says, fuck this.
For once, I am lost for words. Like, I have nothing to say. I'm
having a shortbread finger now because I've been waiting the whole
You're right. Carl said, forget you guys.
Carl was like, screw this. Amateurs. Millie's gone now too. Oh, there she is.
You know how Sticks gets on to me about you have one job. What week are we on, Milan? You have one job. Your literal job for the past year and however many months is to press record. That's all just press record. That's all it is.
But Milan? Wait, Milan, hold on.
No, you can't
hold on. Chids, whose job is it to remind me about pressing record?
Yours!
Who?
Your job. You're supposed to remember that. Nobody should have to remind you to press record, Sticky. You should remember to press record, Sticky.
No, it's Milan's job.
How many podcasts do you do, Steph, that you need to record for?
Just start the old division podcast. That's it. Yeah.
Just
once a week.
Right then. And
once a week, every Wednesday.
For it. No respect for it that you can't even press record. Once a week. You can't press record once a week, Sticky.
Check this, hold on. DJ Empress says, how can an effing cake be salty? Well, ask Brina, it was bare salt in there, but I was thinking, right, what's going on, boy? This thing's salty as anything, boy.
But he's just trying to take the limelight off him because he knows he done fucked up when he didn't press record.
It's because he licked the icing off his top lip and he was like, oh.
Do you know
nothing to do with the cake.
Salty.
And the thing is, what I said was powerful, Sticky, but you are lucky that we've got some inspirational, supportive people in the comments who said, you know what? If the best things are not always caught on video, then you're fucking lucky. You're lucky I'm one of those fucking inspirational, positive people, because if I wasn't Sticky, I would drive to London right now and it would be me and you. Trust me, we're going to fall out, Stick. I don't think we're going to go into 2022. We ain't going to do it. It's not going to work.
Yeah, so if anyone in the Instagram Live would like to be our new host, we are taking applications.
Sticky, do you know what my mum said? My mum said, how's that whatless Sticky? That's what every time she asks for you, she says, how's that whatless Sticky? It's for a reason, Sticky. A reason, you know.
Can I say, man? I mean, she's from a small island anyway, so I can't be taking what she says seriously.
Yeah, part 3 of this live is the roast of Sticky.
I told you already. We should all have to go to court sometimes. Yeah, and it has to be like a court session.
You're
and we got to defend
You're
yourself.
up first. I'll tell you that for free.
We need to do that. We need to do an episode like that where we all go to court.
We all got to go to court sometime. Anytime we mess up, we got to go to court. Got to go to Whole Division Podcast court.
Oh my God!
Brina says someone gave her
25 to life then.
Exactly. Brina says someone gave her salty red velvet cake once. It's probably the one that she cooked herself. Oh my days!
Come out, He's coming for you. Trust me. We're
gonna
go.
So next week, and it's you ladies, and again Brina, Peely, and Mrs. NG Bats all joining in.
I can't wait.
Brina says, I'll definitely F it up trying to host. Yeah, don't forget that because you're F'd up trying to bake a cake. So anyway.
Oh, Sticky.
You found life now, Sticks, yeah?
Well, you found life now. Really valid.
If you haven't already,
life now.
If you haven't already, make sure you check out Brina's Addictive Cakes on Instagram, right? Brina's Addictive Cakes on Instagram. Check that out if you haven't already. As I tell you guys all the time.
Thinking there's something. She's looking at Katie. She's premeditated. She's thinking of the most fucking vile comment to say about Sticky. I can see it. I can feel it, and I'm here for it. I'm here for that.
I don't want to know what Kay's got to say because Kay started off one of the questions about the dark side of the internet, but I don't know. I don't want to know what Kay's got to say next. Right?
I'll save that for when we're actually off the live.
So left.
Brina says, I don't F up cakes. Fair enough.
She definitely do. I literally want to eat my screen every time I see it. Did you see the diamond cake that she made? I want a diamond cake just for no reason.
I didn't see the diamond one. But she made my niece one, innit? She made my niece, on a serious note, she made my niece a 18th birthday cake. And it's one of those money cakes. You pull it and the money comes out. And my niece was just a typical 18-year-old that, I got money. Obviously, take pictures. That's all she does. Pictures, more pictures. That's it. PD says, didn't realize it was still on. And again, remember, as I said to you, PD's used this anyway. I said it once, I said it about 112 times, right? Talks about how, DJ Empress can host, but she's doing the 1st of December. Don't forget, it's DJ Empress. She's the quiz master on the 1st of December. So if the questions are fucked up, it's not doing me, right? I'm just a normal guy. Don't blame me.
At least we won't get any who's the best member of the whole division podcast.
You might do. You never know. You never know.
But at least it won't be just you saying that it's you.
I mean, it is what is, isn't it? I was just called a spade a spade. As I said, I keep telling you guys, PD has no credibility. Talking about Jill Scott better than Beyonce. I can't say it more than enough times.
Leave PD alone.
Why?
Stop not there, man.
No, all of them got to get it. All of them got to get it. All of them have to get it, man. I tell you. Brina with a disgusting cake, salty red velvet cake.
If Brina don't have none of it.
DJ Empress.
He's setting himself up because next week we're all on. So
exactly.
There's going to be 6 against 1.
I'm not going to be there. Let me start on DJ Empress now, right? So DJ Empress said on the quiz, but she said, Sticky, let me have some maths questions and some car questions, right? I had 2 car questions in there, which she got both wrong. And I think 2 maths questions in there, got 1 right, 1 wrong. Mate, I'm telling you guys, who else is in there? We got Isan and Kim. Isan and Kim said, do you know what?
He's like, fuck it.
No, Isan and Kim did all right last week, I said.
Yeah, Isan and Kim, I said Isan and Kim did all right.
He's just fucking vexed because he haven't nutted for 10 days.
Isan and Kim. Isan and Kim, right? I gotta give Isan and Kim props because she wasn't last this time. On the last quiz, she wasn't last. She was like, I ain't gonna be last. I'll be second to last.
Who actually? No, don't actually. I'm gonna watch it.
Let me tell you. Oh, you sure you wanna watch it? You wanna watch it? Should I tell you? Let me tell you.
Go on, tell me. Yeah, tell me. I can't wait.
In reverse order, I think it was DJ Empress. It was either Isan and Kim or Carmen London. I can't remember who out of those 2. Then I think it was Milan. No, Freckleface Mama. Then Milan in 3rd.
No.
Keely's. Who am I missing? You're telling me no?
No, I thought Milan was 2nd.
Keep quiet, man. Keep quiet.
Don't knock me off my podium. I was 3rd.
Milan was 3rd. In fact, it was actually pretty close between the top 3, if I'm honest. I think it was only that 1 question difference. Milan was 3rd. Peely was 2nd, talking about I didn't lose, but he didn't come 1st. And I got to give Kay props, because Kay was 1st. Now, in fact, Chid, in fact, I didn't tell you, did I? I know I've already teased Kay about this, right? But I won't tease Kay. I'm not teasing you on this one, all right? So, Chid, one of the questions were, right? Check this, right? The question was, we had that question at the beginning of the show. The question was, who sang the song Silly Games, right? The song that came out in 1979. There was obviously 4 choices in it. One was Carol Thompson, one was Sandra Cross, one was Louisa Marks, and one was Janet Kay, right?
Yeah, go on.
So you know the answer, don't you? You know the song, Play Those Silly Games. Yeah, you know the song, innit? Like, you know it.
Yeah.
Now,
quit the day job.
I haven't yet, not yet. Soon.
You didn't do the high note. You didn't do the high note. Go on.
I need a bit more water or some juice or something. Right, I'm ready now. I'm ready. Hold on. We've got the Highland Spring. Right? The other water's available as well, by the way. So, yeah. One of those people, well, Kay got it right. Kay said she didn't know the song, but she got it right. Good guess. I can't remember if Milan got it right. I think she did, but don't hold me to that, right? But there's some idiots in there, right, who family are from the Caribbean, would have heard this song many, many times over many, many years, okay?
Yeah.
And got it wrong. Chids, how you get that wrong? It's like saying, who sang the song In the Club? Telling me it's Ja Rule. Like, how can you get it wrong? It's, well.
Did you just flick your weed?
Well.
He's flicking lots and we don't believe him.
Well.
He's flicking lots.
Hold on, let me see what somebody else is. Brina says, good night, guys. Preedy says, Sticky's playing this time, watch him lose. I won't come last, that's for sure. DJ Empress says she's looking forward to it. She's looking forward to being the quiz master. So that's on the 1st of December, okay? Wednesday, 1st of December. We need 2 devices as always. Izana Kim says, thank you. PD says, Sticky's gonna lose. PD says, K. DJ Empress says, P off. Izana Kim says, Freckleface Mama was 4th. Yeah, I got that right. She was 4th. Milan was 3rd. This one says, boo Sticky. Izana Kim says, he can't sing. Do hate Sticky Fingerz. We love you, really. There we go. Don't hate me. Yeah.
I want to know who got the Janet K wrong. Who got it wrong?
No, we should say, Chiz, which idiot got it wrong? Is that what you mean to say?
No, I'm not going to say idiot because I don't know who got it wrong. It depends.
Say, which idiot got it wrong?
A couple of people, so who?
But I can't say who got it wrong. They're saying some idiot got it wrong, yeah, who shouldn't have got it wrong. Well, so this obviously you should get certain things wrong. Yeah.
I'm going to watch it, yeah, and it depends. I don't know. If you're calling certain people idiot, it's going to have to just, I don't know, I'm going to get mad.
Well, check this, right? Check this. I think, I'm not sure, don't hold me to this, right, Chids, right? But I think it's quite possible that the person who got it wrong, okay, who shouldn't have, but more specifically, yeah, they might be joining you because you've got quite a few people with you next week, right? So they might be part of the team next week. As I'm saying, I could be wrong, but they might be joining you next week. So it could be Milan, it could be Kay. Well, we know it's not Kay because Kay won anyway. But it could be Milan, it could be Kay, it could be Mrs. NG Bance, it could be Brina's 80's baby, it could be PD85, it could be whichever young lady else is joining you next week. You got is Chantel joining you next week? Unless I miss someone, or maybe Cher as well. It could be Cher as well. So again, it could be any one of those ladies.
I'm gonna go and watch it. Am I going to be disappointed? I am, and I'm going to be like, I can't rate you, though.
I don't know what to say. I don't know. Even Kay's mum knew it.
Yeah? You know, whatever happens, you're the idiot, yeah? Because you didn't press fucking record at the beginning of this. So whatever happened, I don't give a fuck who didn't know it was Janet K. Fuck you, fuck Janet K, fuck everything, yeah? Yeah? How about that?
Fuck a ball. Milan's like, cheers to that one.
Yeah.
Remember that episode when I was just going fuck off? I'm going to my bed now. I'm going to eat my little shortcake biscuit with my cup of tea, and I'm going to bed.
Yeah, let me say goodbye to everyone on the live who's still here. Guys, exactly. No. Guys on the live, we'll see you soon. Don't forget, we are definitely back next week, Wednesday. This probably won't be edited. This will probably be edited. You won't see this on the YouTube, right? We'll cut all this out.
I'm going to put a couple of clips out, though. I am going to put a couple of clips out, I got to say.
It'll be the ones where we say, Sticky, you're an idiot. But I'm cool with that. That's all good.
Yeah, the whole episode is just going to be an hour of that being said on repeat.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'll take it. I deserve it this week. So guys, again, thank you as always, and we'll be back next week Wednesday. I'm going to turn the live off now. DJ Empress says, Peely, is he taking the mic? I don't know, because I'm not sure if DJ Empress. Boy. Anyway, guys, see you all later. Right? See you later. We'll turn the live off now. We'll see you all later.
Bye, guys. Good night.